You know, it's wonderful to be a blessed man. Joseph, from the Old Testament in the book of Genesis, was a man who was blessed. Here it is in Deuteronomy chapter 33, verses 13 to 16a. We read, "Blessed by the Lord be his land, with the choicest gifts of heaven above, and of the deep that crouches beneath, with the choicest fruits of the sun and the rich yield of the months, with the finest produce of the ancient mountains and the abundance of everlasting hills, with the best gifts of the earth and its fullness, and the favor of him who dwells in the bush." Joseph was a household manager. When he was at home with his parents, he stayed at home. The other brothers went and looked after the sheep, after the livestock, but he stayed at home. When his brothers sold him into slavery, he went to Potiphar's house. Again, the skills that he acquired in the home of taking care, managing the home, he transferred at Potiphar's house, and Potiphar's house prospered tremendously. Then he was put in jail, and in jail he was a household manager again. He was manager of the jail, and the main jailer gave him to be in charge. Later on, when he went to become a prime minister, he was in charge of the country. Again, over and over a larger space to take care of, to be a household manager of. But he was a blessed man. We read here that Joseph was blessed. He was blessed by God in his land, it says here in verse 13. Look at some of the things that are mentioned. With the rain from above, water from below in verse 13. Choicest fruits and rich yield in verse 14. Finest produce in mountains and abundance of hills. Best gifts of the earth and its fullness, favor in the bush. You know, he was really a blessed man. But what does it mean to be blessed in your land? To be blessed in the bushes? To be blessed with the trees? To be blessed with the fields? You know what it means? It means to work hard, to invest your energy, to invest your time, to plant that seed, to prepare that ground, and then take care of the produce that is coming on. Of course, you depend on God giving you the sun and the rain, but even if it isn't there, you water it yourself. You do whatever it takes to get the results of that plum tree, of that tomato vine, of that grape vine, of whatever you are doing. If you want to have wheat, you want corn, you have livestock, all of that requires a lot of work. I have some friends who are farmers, you know, they can't even go on holidays without asking somebody to take care of those animals that he has in the house. It's very committed work. It's very demanding work. It's not an easy thing. But that's how Joseph was blessed. He was blessed in the labor of his hand, like another verse says. You want to be a blessed man? This is the way to be blessed. To work meaningfully, engage in a meaningful job, work on a field or whatever God has gifted you, whatever your ability is, whatever you're good at doing in terms of producing positive results in some other people's lives. Like if you have chickens and you can provide eggs, you provide them with eggs. If you can write books, you write books. If you can manage a company, so you present that to God. And that will be the area where you get blessed in your life. You know, a lot of people think when you're blessed, that means you do nothing. No, that's the blessing. The blessing is a divine enablement, divine ability to produce results. But it's the action that it takes to produce those results. The results don't come by themselves. You and I have to put our hands to work. You and I have to put our effort and engage meaningfully, contribute to either our field or our society or our boss or whoever, whatever we do in terms of work. When we contribute, that's where the blessing comes back to us. And it wasn't an easy thing, but that's where the blessing was. It's the same way like when God says to the Israelites, I am giving you the land, the promised land. Go, take it. That was the next sentence. You know, I'm giving it to you. So if God is giving it to me, I don't do anything. Is that right? No, that's a wrong understanding of the scriptures. When God gives it to me, that means I have permission to go and take it, and I have a guarantee that I will win if I go to fight. That means when God has blessed you, He has guaranteed to you that when you engage in meaningful employment to make a contribution in your business or in your, to your employer or in your country or on the field, wherever you are, in your society, in your environment, you will be blessed. Some people want to succeed in life. They think, you know, I want to be successful, but they don't want to do the work. There is no way. That's an oxymoron. You know, you can't be successful unless you do the work to get to that point. It's like a saying, you know, I got to do what I got to do. You got to do what you got to do to get to where you want to go. And God promises here that He has given you a blessing. In other words, when you put the effort, you will get there and you will reap the harvest of the blessings that you can share with others.